Alright, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Ready to fight? Wait, what? You better. The answer is always yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you guys taking your time this morning to have our very first State of the School town hall conversation, however you want to call it. Dare not call it a meeting, right? I want you all to use this as an opportunity to kind of chime in when we have the opportunity to do so, because it's important that we hear from the students as well as you guys just hearing from me. I have a lot of things I want to cover over this hour, right? And as you can see, because I have a lot of things I want to cover, I didn't want to just send this in a social media post because it's going to be missed by everybody, guaranteed. It's just too much.
Yeah.
So I figured this is a good chance, since it's car day today, and a lot of people like coming to the last day of Street Week to work on car stuff. We'll have this conversation now, and then we'll get right into the training. This particular State of the School comes at a very auspicious time for the school, and I try not to make things about me personally, but it's a very auspicious time for me personally. The first order of business, I would like for all of the newly certified instructors to please join me over here. I've thought about how to say this so many ways, and every time I say it, I start to get choked up. So, and this one, I joke around a lot. This one, I'm not joking. All right. So here's the story. Most of you, if not all of you, know about my son Frederick's heart condition. Hypoplastic left heart syndrome. His left side of his heart didn't develop in utero. We knew this. And there was only three options for him. It was either one, have an abortion; two, literally let him die of natural causes 3 or 4 days after birth, which some people do; or three, make him undergo 3 surgeries. The first 2 happened before he hit 5 months, and then the second one was supposed to happen between the age of 3 and 5. So here comes October of last year, and he's going to be 5, right? He's going to become 5 in December of last year. So we're going to do this, and we talked to his cardiologist, and he says, okay, we'll plan for the summer of 2026. And so you all know that I love my kids, right? And I need to be there for them. And so when I told my team of apprentices that I need to start planning for an eventual step back from teaching, and I need to have instructors kind of step in and take over for a bit, without knowing exactly what they were getting themselves into or how hard it was going to be, because no matter how I described it, you all really didn't know.
The shock.
It's all the best in the dream.
Yeah. The support of yes, we got your back, we got you, coach, was immediate. So then we put together some sort of a plan and got to work on preparing. You guys cleared out your schedule, your social lives, your time with your significant other, and you put in the work. You came here, you trained, you learned how to do the teaching points, you learned how to teach a class, how to write a school plan, and you guys got in really, really great physical shape to prepare for the 3-day trial that is decertification with the exam at the last day. The hard work paid off. Congratulations. I cannot tell you like the relief I had when I got the results of their passing, because I knew the school would be in great hands. Something that yes, I had built, but you guys helped build on top of it. Every single one of you, both from the instructors to the students alike. I didn't want that to fall apart when I was gone, right? And I will be. I love to take a big step back. I know you guys will understand, but all the same, I wanted to make sure that the quality of instruction is high. And that's a big part of what we do here. Like, we have a great community of people here. We do. And that makes this place a great place to train, a safe place to train, a fun place to train. At the end of the day, we are a place to train. At the end of the day, we are a place to learn how to protect ourselves. And the best way to make sure that happens is to have instructors who are certified, who have gone through that arduous, very difficult, very strenuous, taxing experience, and that was the certification. And they did that. They got trained by 3rd and 4th degree black belt Krav Maga instructors. They trained with other students. So starting tomorrow, we are going to a new schedule where each of them are going to be teaching 2 classes, if not more. I'm excited for them because now their growth is just going to skyrocket as an instructor, owning their own class. And I'm excited for you all because a big part of your learning is going to be learning from other instructors. It has to be that way. You cannot just learn Krav from me. I only have one very limited perspective. It's a big perspective, but it's still limited. It's limited by my upbringing, my size, my gender, all that stuff. It's very limited that way. Okay? You need to hear and see and learn Krav from each of these instructors. Okay? So, thank you, you 5, so much for all of the work you put in. I really do appreciate it, and more importantly, your students will appreciate it. Okay? Thank you, guys. Okay. So, starting tomorrow, your newly certified instructors will be owning their own classes. I need you to understand that by design, I will never ever put the name of an instructor in the schedule. Some schools do that, I don't. For a very specific reason. I don't want there to be any favoritism or I like that instructor more than this instructor. I hate that. I never ever wanted this school to be like that. I want you all to like all the instructors, learn from them, ask questions, because you're going to help them grow and they're going to help you grow. All right. Now, with that in mind, I starting tomorrow will be teaching less classes. I'll still be here even when I'm not teaching. I still want to see how classes are going. I still want to provide guidance to the certified instructors. A couple of them are already working on their next certification. That's a big ass deal. Like, the training has not stopped for them. Okay? So I will still be here. But as some of you guys heard about the whole owning the business thing, and owners should spend more time working on the business and in the business. And I've spent 2.5 years working in the business, and it is now time for me to start working on the business. I need to do more to help this school grow. We'll talk about more about that later, but I want you to understand that I will still be here. You will still feel my presence. You will still feel the scowl of my face and my eyes burning into the back of your head. When I don't see you, bring your hands back up. Do not do that. Do not do that. But here's the thing. Here's one thing that was taught. During instructor certification. And you all remember this when you went there. Like, when an instructor is teaching, it doesn't matter if the school owner is in the room or any other instructors. It is your class. It is their class. I may whisper a correction here or there, but it is their class. You can ask me questions if I'm sitting on the sideline. I may or may not answer. I kind of want to just defer to them, the instructor, because that's their question to answer. Okay? So even though you see me, know that the certified instructors are at the helm. Please do defer to them. Okay? I need to pull back to spend more time with my kids, especially, and just give you a timeline on what's happening here. On the 18th of this month, June 18th, which is a Wednesday, Frederick will have a cardiac catheterization. So he may stay overnight, he may not. We're not sure yet. And then what we heard is that usually 4 to 6 weeks after that is when he'll have the surgery. How long he'll be recovering in Children's Hospital, how long he'll be at home, we have just no idea, okay? So a lot of it is just kind of, we'll wait and see. But the moment that kicks off, like, I'm gonna have to pull back a little bit more. Still train, still come, okay? Still be a part of the school, and you will still be learning from great instructors, okay? One of the reasons why I like this development is because it's also, as I pull back, it is your chance to develop a relationship with the instructor, develop your trust in that instructor. You all, and I'm eternally grateful for this, have placed your trust in me. That is why you train here, okay? Now it's your turn to place your trust in them, okay? Yes, Shane. Yeah? Yeah.
Yes, I've been changed.
Yes. It is your chance. It is your chance to develop the rapport you have with me with them. And I really have appreciated your rapport. I will continue to appreciate it. I want them to have the same amount of joy I get talking with you all. Okay? I want them to have that. So please do treat them as you would treat me. And this kind of gets into the next topic, which is the code of conduct. So this is a good chance for, I'm not going to go bullet point by bullet point like on the things there, right? You should all have read this by now. If not, please do take a chance to read it. While we're on the topic of instructors, I want you to understand, please do respect their authority. I have placed my trust in them. I have placed my trust in the school in them. Krav Maga Alliance, the organization we belong to, has placed their trust in them. So trust them. Okay? They're not going to know all the answers. We all do. I mean, I've been training Krav Maga for 13 years. I fucking don't know all the answers, okay? If they don't know the answer, don't let it be some sort of sign that they don't know anything you should know from. That's not it. We have a school that has me and above me a whole bunch of black belts that I can ask, okay? So please do treat them with the same level of deference and respect that you have shown me, all right? They're good at what they do. Now, this is, I shouldn't have to say this, but I think it is worth saying. I don't think we have this problem here, but all the same, I just want to level set. None of you guys have ever questioned my authority as a teacher. Thank you. We've never had that issue. Don't question their authority. And now you might say, well, no doy. It happens more with women instructors than with men. And you see this in the workforce all the goddamn time. Okay? And gyms, and personal trainers, and Krav Maga instructors are unfortunately no different. Women instructors get questioned about their ability and their authority all the goddamn time. And it's stupid. It's absolutely dumb. Okay? Listen to them. Please do what they say. They will keep you safe. You're welcome to ask questions, but be respectful about it. All right? So please do respect their authority when they are teaching. Now, one of those things that, since I will be kind of taking a step back, I do want to touch on. I don't want to get too negative with this, but I do think it is worth calling out that we like training with each other. That's awesome. I love the vibe that we got here. It's really important that we have a very positive, collaborative, friendly vibe here. Sometimes certain boundaries get crossed, whether intentionally or unintentionally, knowingly or unknowingly. Regardless, boundaries have been crossed. And we need to make sure, especially when I'm not around, that we don't let that fester to the point where people feel uncomfortable training. Okay? So one perfect example is touching. It's, okay, for example, I'm very keen on the fist bumps. There's a reason why. It's just a show of mutual, genuine show of respect, and it's pretty safe. Just boom, we're there. Hey, what's going on, right? I would ask that we kind of keep to that for everybody. You can develop your personal relationships outside of class. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Do your thing, right? You all have found new friends here, which is great. Okay, so show affection with your new friends the way you want to. But if you don't have that kind of relationship with somebody, stick to the fist bump, please. Right? Another example might be kind of like shoulder nuzzling or shoulder bumping with another student. Shane, may I borrow you? This guy.
That's an OG.
He has Shane. Fast and slow, right? So Shane puts up with so much. So, guys, now. Okay, watch out for his company, yeah? So, an example, and I don't want to make light of this. It's the same shit, right? Like it's just kind of like. I know, we like each other, right? But like this right here, where if you don't have a relationship with a person, right? It should go no more than, hey, what's going on? And that's it. Focus on the goddamn class, right? I mean, like, so hold on. The reason why, like, high five. If you're gonna high five, it better be like that's it, because then it gets like this. Right? Okay.
All right, sorry. Moments.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Again, I do not want to make light. And thanks for being here for that. I don't want to make light of the fact that that's a real thing that is happening, right, in this school, and that's not okay, because you might think you're being friendly, but the person receiving it may not know you as well as you think they do. And just because we're all here occupying the same space, hitting the same pads, it doesn't mean that every single one of us are BFFs, right? Like, it's not that way. So, when in doubt, just please keep to the knuckles. And Roy, correct me if I got this phrase right, if I misused this phrase, but don't touch each other unless the instructor tells you to. Make sense? Pretty straightforward.
I'll tell you when it's okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Consent is key. Okay, that shit's real. I pride myself on having developed a school where everyone feels safe, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let that go by the wayside when I step away for a little bit. All right. So stuff like that. Please, when the instructor's talking, please focus on them. Don't pal around with your friends. If the instructor has to say time more than twice, there's a problem. It's time. Everyone yells it back. We're there. Okay. Let's please keep each other safe. Keep ourselves safe. If you feel that someone is crossing those boundaries in any particular way, I would highly encourage you, please talk to your instructor. And ultimately, talk to me. Like, I want you to know that I do like it when people talk to me about these things. I want to know. The sooner you can let me know, the sooner I can address the issue so that it doesn't become a bigger issue. You talking to me helps me ensure that this school stays safe. You talking to your instructor ensures that this school stays safe. So please do feel comfortable and confident in talking to your instructors and talking to me about this stuff, okay? Knuckles, no shoulder nuzzling, no bear hugs unless we're doing bear hug defense. I mean, this is important shit, okay? All right. Let's see here. Okay, moving on, okay? Seneca's not here, but you is cousin of Brooklyn, and thank you so much for inviting her. Seneca has been training here maybe once a week or so for the past week, but you may have more seen her with a camera, a video camera, and sometimes she brings her video crew, her team from the University of Washington. They're all University of Washington undergrad students in the film school, and they have been recording a movie. Right? They've been recording a movie called Catch These Hands. Now, this is part of their school project. It's when Seneca took her class, the first class she took, I think, was with the women's self-protection class about a month ago. And then she fell in love with it. She came and she thought that for her and her team could, for their final project in school, film a documentary about women empowerment and catharsis and self-healing through self-protection class. And it got approved.
Was she the one that beat the crap out of him?
Yes.
She's the original one.
She did what?
Okay, so fast forward to present day. The movie premieres this coming Wednesday, June 11, at 12 o'clock p.m. Now, she herself laments the time. Like she was hoping that all of her schools and classmates' movies would have been shown in the evening time, but it is what it is, and that's the availability of Majestic Bay Theater in Ballard. So this coming Wednesday, there will be no noon class because I will be there watching Catch These Hands film presented and created by Seneca Montgomery, featuring two of our Krav Maga students, Elsie. Now, you are turning a shade of pink.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. And she's not here right now, but Isabel as well. So. From what I heard, each team's film is about 10 minutes long, and it's going to show it back to back to back to back. I'm going to be there, and then afterwards, my understanding is that this film will be made available for you to watch streaming. So when I find out that information, I'll of course share it to you, and please do watch it. This is a big thing. Like share it with people. Like they are kind of bearing their soul why they're here. And it's a big.
Screen here and do a showing.
We should.
We should.
Yeah, we should.
Director has it.
You don't even, yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. I was about to suggest this.
I would love that. Thank you.
And if you want to be real cool about it, we can have snacks and stuff.
Okay. I like that. I like that idea.
I swear if you say I'm going to plan it, I'm not going to plan. I think the idea.
All right. So, that is a fantastic idea, and we'll do that. So let's do it. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Yeah. Excellent. So yes, we will screen it here, and then we'll have snacks, and we may turn it into a training night. We'll find it. You can't just come here and expect not to train. All right, let's be real. All right, you come here, you're hitting something. All right, you're not leaving without hitting something. Okay. All right, summer plans. So where are we on time? Oh, good. We're good. Excellent. We're doing pretty good. Okay. Summer plans with new instructors means that we get to widen the amount of things that we do. This summer, normally I've been just planning everything, and that's totally fine. But now I kind of want to turn it over to some of the instructors to plan it. there's things I want to do this summer that are going to benefit everybody. We still have to do our hiking and training event. We still have to do another bar hopping. Okay. We Ocean Shores. If you were here last year, we went to Ocean Shores. We did a day trip to Ocean Shores. Woke up at 6. Met here at, I can't remember exactly what time, but I remember we got to Ocean Shores by like 9.
I think most of you went the night before.
That's true. I went the night before. Yeah.
I went the.
Yeah, because yeah. Yeah.
On Saturday instead of Sunday for the Ocean Shores, is it possible?
It's our choice.
Yeah.
You're instructing. Okay.
So
You're planning it.
I would. Now you're turning a shade of pink. Okay, so I don't know.
Okay.
First, okay, that's something the instructors we get to talk about maybe during our 1:30 p.m. meeting today. Okay. The Ocean Shores was we get to Ocean Shores at 9. We literally train for 5 hours straight. There's like a small break for lunch, but it is in those 5 hours. It's 5 hours and 5 levels. We cover level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. And it was hard. Who did last year? Yeah, it was hard.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah,
It's kind of freaky though, like freaked me out.
In the water.
Yeah.
I got some part really bad.
yeah. Okay, that was what you took away from it. Very good. So yeah, we're trying to submerge each other in water. Like I'm sure people who were crossing by like that looks absolutely normal. Okay, so there's a lot of things I want to do this summer, and I just don't have the bandwidth for obvious reasons. So I will be relying and leaning on my instructors to kind of organize these things, show up, do them. Will they count towards your minimum class count for? Yes, they will. Okay. So we got Ocean Shores bar hopping, hiking, playing. We did add a level 1 exam to the calendar, July 20th. And that's a big deal because, first and foremost, it's because Shane tested into level 2 as an instructor. What that means is that now that he's a certified level 2 instructor, he can teach level 1 and 2 and test level 1 students in level 2. So, this is something I know Shane has really wanted to do, and I love that about him. I love the fact that he wants to help you all progress into the next level. To proctor an exam is really hard, okay? But it's also really fun, but it's also hard, right? And you got to have a special kind of demeanor in order to want to proctor an exam. And there's some people who just test into upper levels but don't proctor exams because they don't want to do it. Shane wants to do it, Shane, and I really do appreciate that. So, now that, remember the last exam we had was in March, and then the next exam would have been in October. So there's a big gap in the middle that people just wouldn't have been able to test in level 2 and that kind of stuff. So now that he has a certification, we were able to add this to the calendar immediately. So if you have aspirations of testing into level 2, do the whole minimum class or do the whole class count thing. It is now 5 months and 50 classes because 4 months and 40 classes. Just looking at the data, and I take scores of everything. It was like people were just getting to the 40 class mark in 4 months, and then they were passing by the skin of their teeth. And I really didn't like that. I think that some folks can use a little bit more time to marinate in level 1. So 50 classes and 5 months, extra 10 classes, extra month will do you good. Okay. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you have aspirations to take that exam, sign up for it. If you are level 2, looking to test into level 3 later this year, I highly recommend you take that exam as well. Okay, you've taken practically every level 1 exam, and he benefits from it. And it showed in his test scores. It absolutely showed. Okay, so okay, seminars now. We got a lot of cool seminars that we got going on here. First and foremost, I want to talk about the email that Todd sent out to some of you guys. And if you've attended one of Todd's no, we're not doing that. If you've attended one of Todd's seminars, then you got this email. So, macro level bullshit coming down to micro level issues, right? So the whole Canada, America Discord right now. It kind of it hit Todd a little bit. So I'll give you the long and short of it. So Todd filed for permanent residency in Canada and was supposed to have his documents finalized by a particular date. That particular date was supposed to be before the 21st of this month, which is when he was supposed to be back down here to teach his next seminar. That did not happen. Okay, so now he's kind of in limbo right now. He literally cannot leave Canada. He's stuck there. So what is happening is this. There will be no seminar on the 21st. The topic that he was going to teach is going to be moved to the next seminar. So the other dates still hold. It's just that the content has just shifted by a month. And so the seminar in December, we're just adding one to February. Okay, so if you bought a all-access pass, you're still going to realize the full benefit of that, so do not worry about that. It's just that instead of, for this calendar year, from January to December, it goes from, to the next February. Okay, so we're just going to miss the June one while he gets his documents in order, and then he should be here in August. So nothing changes, it's just the content just shifts a month. He sends his regrets. It's unfortunately nothing that he can really do about. You all are really cool people, so I would extend you'll extend him that grace, okay? If you have never taken a seminar by Todd, I highly recommend you do. He goes in depth on technique, which is really what you want, especially when you do weapon stuff, okay? He's a 4th degree black belt in Krav Maga. He knows the shit, so please do take his seminars at least one time, if not more, if you get the chance. Okay.
Don't ask him what level he is.
Yeah. You'll say like a white belt.
Level
Yeah.
one.
Level one.
You need
It's
yeah.
the one level there is.
Yeah, precisely.
There is.
Yeah. If you were here for the on Thursday when we did knife stuff, it's like, guys, this is level 1, level 2. That's it. Like there's only like knee strike, side control. It's all level 1 stuff, right? So okay. We did add a new seminar to the calendar. So, Todd teaches every other month, right? So every 2 months he teaches. We added a seminar in September taught by Josh. So Josh is, and you see the instructors nodding in affirmation. Josh proctored, he's a 3rd degree Krav Maga black belt and a 1st degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Fucking hard to get, okay? He proctored the level 1 instructor certification. He's awesome. He's really cool. I booked him to teach a seminar. It'll be like a 3-hour seminar, the contents of which we're still putting together, but it'll most likely be grappling based because of his background and why he likes grappling. Not that I want to put gender behind this, but if you identify as female, like you need to go to that. I highly recommend it. He is awesome. So it's going to be, I'll put this, don't worry, you'll have this information later, but it'll be on Sunday the 21st. It'll be like a 3-hour seminar. We're working with Josh. Please do, when that comes out, sign up for that, okay?
In what month?
September 21st. Okay, now there's another seminar that I need to talk with the person who will run it by Amelia. Stop the bleed.
Oh.
She's like, shit, I'm getting called on? She's awake now.
Everyone just quickly looked at her. Really,
Yeah.
huh?
Yes, the seminar teaching.
Yeah. Amelia and her partner, John, they co-led a Stop the Bleed seminar for our instructors and apprentices a few months back. And it was really, really well received. It's how to apply a tourniquet, how to stuff a wound, pack a wound, right? So it went really well. And she was gracious enough to want to offer it to the rest of the school, which obviously makes a lot of sense.
Woo!
So, now, because I want to get this done sooner than later, because it is extremely important information, Amelia, we'll talk offline, and then I may delegate it to like an instructor or apprentice so that you can coordinate with them. I don't necessarily need to be at the helm of that. That said, when you see it on the calendar, please do sign up. It's one of those things, guys. All the stuff we're doing, the seminars, the specialty classes. No other school does this.
Yeah.
This is legit for our school. Okay. Some other schools will probably do like a street week. That's really cool. Like they should. Every school should, honestly. But like what we're doing right now is really important, and as part of being a member, you guys get to benefit from that. So please do show up for that. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, merch. We are, so let me talk about that real quick. We are, your merch is still valid, don't worry, like your Krav Maga shirts, that's part of our history, right? Let me just start by saying, we were part of Krav Maga Worldwide, and I have been a part of Krav Maga Worldwide for like 13 years. Great organization, great people. I was like, I'm gonna be Krav Maga Worldwide for life. I got a tattoo of their logo. And then and then we switched to Krav Maga Alliance. So,
That's a great. You have a second arm.
I just want all the logos of Krav Maga. We are part of Krav Maga Alliance now. We will be getting new merch soon. Okay, how soon? So I'm not sure yet. This is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. We're obviously going to get new T-shirts anyway. I thought I am taking requests, but be freaking reasonable about this, all right? It's like, the long windbreaker pants I normally wear when I only have two pants you guys see me wear, either this or my long pants. I have no other attire.
Imagine you have a closet full of them. And
Listen, look, the cognitive load I need to put on, I need to endure for my attire is minimal. All right, so
I like that. I do that too.
It's like Steve Jobs.
good.
At that point, I think you're retired from tax reduction.
Yes, true.
Everything.
That's true. Very true. So we will get. I heard a request for the kind of the same windbreaker pants that I wear, which like you guys are just copying me a little too much. I appreciate that. So, but I am taking requests. Be reasonable, please. Because I do want to get things that will sell to everybody and not just one person. So hoodies, I think, is a pretty common one, right? So,
Biker shorts?
huh?
Biker shorts?
Biker shorts. Okay,
This
so
exercise
I'm
pants.
never gonna remember this. So if you have some requests, you are welcome to text me. You all got my number. That's my personal number. I swear to God, one of these days I'll get a business number and then separate the two. But I'm too goddamn lazy for that right now. So that's my personal number.
Set up a Google form.
You say no.
Nah, just text me, guys. Like, just either. I appreciate it. So, one of the things I do want to get, though, I'm not gonna lie, this is like me being unreasonable, is getting the soccer scarf, like the long scarf.
Oh, just for like winter?
Yes. Okay. Now, we have merch there. Like, I will be putting that on discount because I do want to phase that out. It's still valid. That's still an important part of our history, guys. Like, my knowledge of Krav Maga comes from Krav Maga Worldwide primarily. And they have been great to me as a student and instructor. The move to Alliance was very much just made sense in terms of a business perspective, in terms of how they do instructor certifications. Shane and Nelson, when you guys first did your certification, that was a week long. Add in like a day before and a day after to like get in and out of LA.
Getting
Like,
PO is not easy.
it's not. So like the Krav Maga Alliance is short. It's only 3 days, but the expectation is you come fucking ready. Like, and that's more my style. And so I want to make it easier for folks who want to get certified. That makes sense to go to Alliance. I can talk all day about like why the move made sense. Again, zero disrespect to Worldwide, great organization. If you move to a different city and the only school they have is Krav Maga Worldwide School, go. Like, it's a great school and the curriculum is practically the same. Okay, so attire. If you got recommendations, send it to me. I of course get the final say on what we do. But just know that once those go on discount, I do want to kind of get rid of that. So that includes all the hoodies and everything like that. So by all means, please do. Okay, we're getting to the end. Yes, the timing's good. So Some housekeeping things. For God's sakes,
Yes.
take.
I'm wearing the suit today, guys. It's okay.
Please,
Please show up and be.
I beg of you. I beg you. Take your water bottles home. Okay? Because I'm not lying. At the end of next week, I'm donating that.
Promise?
Yes.
Okay.
And the lost and found that's over in that corner right there with the overflowing clothes, I gotta donate that too. Like, don't leave your stuff here, guys. I'm seeing some like striking gloves over there. I'm seeing a woman's tank top on the floor in the dressing room. Like, that's nasty. Like, guys, I cannot tell you how much clothes I pick up at my own house for my kids. Like, I'm gonna have to bring my kids, you know, that claw grippy thing.
Yeah.
And like, start picking it. That's gross. Like, I just. So please take your stuff, okay?
I have one if you want.
What?
Well, this is
I have no. My kids have it too. Like,
I had my first meeting.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So I like Frederick's one because it makes a clack 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 noise.
The long one too, can you get that?
I got the long one, dude. I got all of them. Because my kids and I do pick up litter around our neighborhood. So, okay. Take your stuff with you, your water bottle, your clothing, your gear. I will donate anything left over by the end of the month. So go through that pile. If you see something that's yours, you better take it. Otherwise, I gotta get rid of it because I want you to start. Like at the end of the month, I want to make this a process. If anything's left by the end of the month, like it's out because I want to kind of improve the cleanliness of the space, which is hilarious to say, considering I need to vacuum this floor. Okay. Guys, trust me. I mean, we were in this conversation. Porous mats, like I want to switch it out. The zebra mats, the top of the line zebra mats that I want to get, them rat bastards are expensive. So trust me, I want to save up for that. Now, this is a great segue into talking about the growth of the school. All right. So, my big plan vision, if you haven't heard it already, is I want to take over all 3 units and then ideally have embiggen, if you will, enlarge the footprint of the Krav Maga part. Because I want to be able to accommodate like 30, 40 students at one particular time. I want to take over this entire wing of the building to make it a fitness center of Chinatown, like Pilates, yoga, spin class, like
Bathroom.
Can we get a
Miss Sierra always was the best. Always was the best. She will never ever let us forget it.
Love you, Jesse.
We would have to clean it though.
Yeah, precisely. Okay. So that's the big plan. So that's just here. Okay. And by saying just here, that implies that I want to expand to other locations, and I do. Like I want to open I want to have a Krav Maga school on each side of the bridges, which means West Seattle and North Seattle, so that you don't have to cross the Shipping Bridge, or you don't have to cross the West Seattle Bridge. Okay, that is my big long-term vision. And I got, how old is Vincent? He's 8. I got 10 years to try to execute on that because my plan is that once the kids are graduated from high school and semi-self-sufficient, I am piecing the fuck out of here and I'm going to Vietnam to open up a school. Like that's. I want to do that. Like trust me. Like one, Japan already has Krav Maga schools, and 2, their economy is just struggling. It's just
Vietnam
everything.
present?
Vietnam, I don't think
Vietnam's
they do.
great.
Cost of everything. So
Yeah. So anyway, like I have long-term goals. That includes, however, that kind of growth. Let's all circle it all the way back around to where we are right now. Relies on us growing here first. You may or may not know that if you refer a friend and they sign up to become a member, you get 1 month of Krav free. So that's one benefit. Okay. Please do bring folks. it's important. I know you guys like to talk about it, and that's super. I cannot appreciate that enough, right? And it takes some time. What you do, you guys are all indoctrinated, all right? You guys have all done the Kool-Aid, like.
Last step.
No, that's true. Fair. God, that's a good one. Fair. And talking to your friends, are like, why would I want to go hit things for, or get choked? I get it. Like we talk about Krav Maga so nonchalantly, and then people are like, you're an absolute weirdo. My hope is that you'll bring them to like this. This is the first Saturday of the month, right? So we have our LGBTQ plus lunch and brunch. That's a great chance for folks in the queer community to come train in the safe space. We have our women's self-protection class right after 12 o'clock, right? We got. Now that we have certified instructors, and I get to take a step back, I am now opening the trial classes to Monday through Friday, and Monday through Saturday, so that new students can try us out, and it doesn't have to be with me. Some people have said, hey Jesse, when's the next time you're teaching? I want to bring a friend. I don't want it to be like that. It should be, this is all one class. Roy is a great instructor, go learn from her. Andre's a great instructor, go learn from him. Nadia's a great instructor, go learn from her. Nelson's a great instructor, go learn from him. Shane's a great instructor, go. Like, I want you guys to feel comfortable bringing your friend to any class, all right? So, please do bring folks. That's the best way we grow is through the word of mouth, because they trust you and they want to train alongside friends. What we do is scary for a lot of people, guys. You gotta understand this. Like, y'all are gung ho. You came in, you're like, I'm ready to hit. Not everyone is like you. It is like everyone has their apprehensions and they're concerned. What if I get injured? I don't want to be paired up with somebody of the opposite gender. There's a whole bunch of reasons and excuses people will make up to not come here, and they're all valid. But at the end of the day, we are making people healthier, and we are making people feel more confident, and we are giving people the tools to protect themselves in the real world. And one of the things that people do not want to think about is what ifs. What if I get attacked? That is scary shit, especially for someone who has already been attacked. They don't want to relive that trauma. A lot of people just don't.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, and you get it. You totally get it. You totally get it, right? But a lot of people just haven't they haven't made that connection. They haven't put themselves into the why. What can I do to hopefully prevent that from ever happening again? So, as much as I wish I could literally go up to everybody in the street, grab them by the shoulders, and shake them and say, "Please, you must do this," I will get arrested. And
No, you don't have resources for that.
Okay. I want. My hope is that you will continue to. Now I sound like a cult. Now share the good word about Krav Maga. Okay. Yes.
Have we agreed on a final design for the Jesse campaign?
Oh, the Jesse campaign. Is this my scowl?
You guys should have seen the food, the potluck night. Oh, perfect.
Oh my God.
There's lots of good ideas there.
I can't wait to do that one again. Speaking of which, you saved the goddamn date right there, okay, for our anniversary photo. Yeah.
Also remember.
Hold on, wait, no, I need to drive this point home.
Okay.
Saturday, October 18th is our 3rd anniversary photo, okay? And then I got 1 month to print it out and put it up there. So that on November the 1st, when our actual anniversary date, that's when I put up the next photo, okay? So, I need to see you all here, and you will have your new attire, you will have your new shirts well in advance, okay? So sport your new gear, you sport your old gear, it's fine. It's going to be 10 o'clock is we're going to have a class, and then at 11 o'clock we do the photo. So usually it's, I have the photographer come in, 10 o'clock, it's going to be an all levels class, and I usually have the photographer come in and take some really cool action shots that we can use for future promotion. And then at 11 o'clock, when you're all nice, discussing, and sweaty, we take a photo out there. So 11 o'clock. Did you have a question?
Oh, if I'm working, can I just run down the hill?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, bring your shirt, that shirt over, and then like that, put it in your knapsack right there, your shoulder bag, and then boom, put it on. Okay.
Jesse,
Yes.
I'm still gonna get my presents.
Huh?
The 18th is my birthday.
Oh, right. Yes. Yes. We'll beat up on Caleb. Very good. Now, my goal is to get this school to 150 students. Okay, that's about twice, a little over twice the amount of people that we have currently enrolled. So I can't do it alone. It is a group effort. So my hope is that you'll continue to help the school grow. Okay. So that's, I believe, it. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me now, or if it comes up later, you know how to get a hold of me. We will probably do another state of the school when we have this many announcements to take care of at one time. Probably like next year, right? When we get to announce the next cohort of certified instructors. So, that is to say, at 11 o'clock today, if you are level 2 and above, meet me in room 2. We're going to have an information session about the instructor apprentice program. Based on the success that we've had with our newly certified instructors, I quickly drafted and then ran by them for their feedback what is now a 12-month certification program that we do in-house that basically takes you from level 2 student all the way to readiness for instructor certification. The school can't grow unless we have a lot of instructors, and then when we go to new locations, then an instructor who lives closer to North Seattle or West Seattle can then kind of help teach those classes. My role, when you talk about working on the business, that's one of those things. It's developing the next generation of instructors. We have cohort 1, which is now complete. Now we're going to be working on the next cohort of instructors. I believe we have like 6 candidates, 6 people who have expressed interest, which is fantastic. Every year, we're going to learn from their success and then build upon it. Okay, we have a whole bunch of really cool documents and program guides that we're putting together so that it makes it easier for us to replicate our success. And yes, sir.
Do you want us to be at the 11th?
No, yeah, no, we're good. I appreciate you offering, but I'm just gonna run through it really fast and then answer questions. So 11 o'clock, so at the same time that the LGBTQ plus punch and breath is taking place here, in room 2 we're having that information session, okay? I'll close by saying this. Most of you probably don't know this because you're a little bit new on the newer side, but when I first started teaching in Chinatown, I was renting a space out of a capoeira studio. So this is Jackson, and the next street down is King Street. Okay, so on King Street, and I believe it's 8th, right? Yeah. I was teaching at a capoeira center, and I was teaching 1 class a week, and paying like $20 an hour to rent that space. And then the class grew, and there was demand for another class, so I added a 2nd class, and then I added a 3rd class, and then I added a 4th class. And when I had my first batch of level 1 students promoting into level 2, Nelson being one of them, and they promoted to level 2, that's when I realized, oh shit, I need my own space because I need mats because we're going to do groundwork. I wasn't even thinking about growth. I was thinking about like, they're going to hate me for teaching ground on wood floors. But I ran the numbers and it made sense. I was like, okay, I think this is a valuable thing we can do. But I didn't know what it would look like moving forward. I'm not one of these hyper ambitious people where it's like, I'm going to dominate the entire city of Seattle, right? Like, it's like, no, well now I am. Now I am. But before, like, when this was like, I was just going month by month. Like, what do I need to take care of my current students right now, right? Knowing that, like, this is like literally the only thing left I have as a career. And when we first opened this place, we only had half the room because there was a wall here with a door, and then there was like some private rooms here, yeah. We just had like this space right here, and then a month in, when I was training 20 students in just this space, I was like, oh, this is not going to work. And one day I had a demo crew take off the wall, add that half wall, and then we expanded the space to where we are now. And then we got that space and the gym. So it is a testament to our growth. It is a testament to your willingness to be here and train as members. And I cannot, and I truly say this from the bottom of my heart, cannot thank you enough for helping us get to this place. And mind you, this is only the beginning, okay? So thank you for taking your time to listen to this morning. Any feedback you guys have, you're more than welcome to message me or to connect with me in person afterwards. With that, we are going to get into our final day of Street Week, which is Car Day. Now, before we get up, we need to talk about it, okay?